Okay, so we're back here in Blender and we just finished up in Marvelous Designer. So we are going to make, what's it called? Rig our clothes to the body. So what we're going to do is go over down here at the very bottom of the toolbar and create a new layer, because that's the way I do things around here. I like to put things on separate layers, skeletons on the skeleton layer, avatar on the avatar layer, and clothes on the other layers. So we're going to create a new layer and we're going to import our clothes in here. And you do that by going back up to the top left and you select File, Import, Object, and we're going to go to our project folder and we're going to select the file called Yoga Clothes, or whatever you decide to name your shirt and pants. So we have our clothes here, and as you see, they're colored just like we were inside of Marvelous Designer. And now it's time to rig. So we're going to hold down Shift and select the clothing layer. And when we're on the clothing layer, you're going to press A and deselect everything. And you're going to hold down Shift. You're going to click on, wait, I got confused here for a second. Let me start over. What you're going to do is click on the clothes, your garment. You're going to hold down Shift and you're going to select the bones. Now the bones are usually, you can just click on any of these black lines, those are the bones, but they're the easiest to grab at the feet, at the eyes. Sometimes some rigs have them at the sides, or in this case the head. So just grab any one of those black sticks. So we're going to try this again. We're going to press A and deselect everything, click on the garment, hold down Shift, select the bones, and if the bones are in pose mode, we're going to switch out of here and go back into object mode, and we're going to try this one more time. So we're going to, just to be safe, so you're going to click on it again, your garment, hold down Shift, click on the bones, make sure everything is in object mode, then you're going to press Control, then P, and then you're going to press automatic weights when it pops up. And that's it. So we're going to select on the bone, click on the bones again, that's the skeleton, and we're going to go over into pose mode. Then you're going to click on one of the arm bones and you're going to press the R key and rotate it and see if it's moving. It's moving and it seems to be rigged to the skeleton, but it's not rigged pretty well. I mean, yeah, it moves, but the weights aren't that great. So what we're going to do to change that is we're going to copy the weights from the body to the garment. That'll help it move a little bit better. Sometimes it doesn't work, like sometimes the weights aren't that great for the garment and you may have to use a template, but almost always you may have to go in here and manually rig. And we did a whole video on weight painting and rigging, and I ain't bust my hump and voice for nothing. So if you want to get more information on manual weight painting, please go watch that video that we did in the Back to Basics. But for right now, we're just going to copy the weights over from the body to the what's it called, the body to the garment. So let's click on the head, the body. Always select the good weights first. So in this case the good weights is the body, so click on the body, hold down Shift, click on the garment, and then go into weight paint mode. If you did it right, your garment will light up blue. If your avatar or your template loads up blue, then you did it wrong, in a wrong order. So with our garment lit up blue, we're going to go over to weight paint mode if you're not in there already. And you're going to come over to the left side and go to Tools, the Tool tab that's here. And then just scroll down until you see Transfer Weights. And you're just going to push the button. It should say Group Set to All, Method to Nearest Face, and Replace All. So now when we go to click on the body, you see everything moves a lot better than what it was. If you think the weights are satisfactory and you're happy, we can just move on to the next stage, and that is going into baking and texturing and exporting out into Second Life. So I'm going to pause it here and we're going to go on to the next step, and that's baking a shadow map so we can texture. Well, actually, it's not just baking the shadow map. It's more or less baking and rearranging the UVs if you want. All that texture stuff. Then we go into Photoshop and then we export and wear it. So I'll see you in the next video, and we'll get working on that.